Can you summon a will to continue? I yes. Broken.
The rat was entertained. Almost entertained. The Daedra, not so much. No, they weren't entertained at all. Yes, yes. The rat has ears to the ground, ears to the walls. My little friends are everywhere, and they hear secrets whispered by Daedra, big and small. Tasty secrets. These Daedra plot and whisper, you see, and the rat listens. He always listens. They speak of the dragon fires. They seek to snuff them out forever. Oh, yes. The rat heard this quite clearly. No dragon fires ever again. No more dragon god promises. No more 8 blessed emperors in shiny hats. Just death and slavery forever. For now. Only for now. Don't you know the story? When Alessia's heirs wear the Amulet of Kings, the fires will burn again. Even a mighty Daedric prince must hide from such a light. Unless Molag Bal erases them, of course. Unless that happens. You beg the rat to share all his crumbs? No, no! The rat has said enough. You want more, greedy one? Find the Drake of Blades. She's close, very close, down in the sewers. She would like to nibble on this crumb, oh yes. Tell her the prince's plan. No, no, you've had your fill. No more secrets. Off! Off with you! Oh, the rat doesn't call himself the rat. The people call him that. I call him that too, but that's because I'm a person. People get us confused sometimes. The rat doesn't know why, though. And frankly, neither do I. The sewers, of course. That's where most of the rats live. The rat was tired of being down there, though. A long, long time ago, before he was the rat, he remembers being up here in the city. He even had a friend. He was a trusted advisor. Oh, Emperor Leovic. He was a sharp one. Such a good sense of humor. Until he died, of course. That's when his friend took him down to the sewers. The Emperor wasn't very fun anymore. But then the friend met the rat. That made things better. No, that wasn't me. That was someone else. I'm the rat, you see? I didn't even know the Emperor before he died. And now, well, the rat and the Emperor don't really get along anymore.
I might pay your friend Caudex a visit now that you've smoothed things over. We can always use more true believers, especially immortal ones. The rat? Yes, I met him once. He was wearing a mask made from someone's small clothes and was covered in his own sick. He's completely mad. Then again, he has a talent. He knows this city better than anyone. And he's quiet. Very quiet. Your face. You believe him, don't you? Perfect. I admit, it makes sense. The dragonfires are the key to ejecting the Daedra permanently. If Molag Bal could extinguish them forever, that would be very, very bad. We'll have to keep digging. At this point, we stay patient and watchful. Also quiet. If Molag Bal catches our scent, we may lose him completely. We have motive now, but the bones of a plot aren't enough. We need plans, names, timetables. Keep watching. I'll do the same. You haven't seen any legionaries that seem out of place, have you? He'd be shorter than I am, lean, with very little head. My contact in Legion Zero, Captain Regulus, is missing. He's sharp, tenacious. A good man, I guess. Anyway, I haven't heard from him in weeks. He drank that Cold Harbor brew to maintain his cover. I'm afraid it may have gotten the better of him. We use a system. When I want to meet, I draw the seal of the Dragon Guard on a wall near the thoroughfare crossing. That's the signal to meet in the sewer hideout. I'll mark it on your map. I'm not convinced he'll show, but he's valuable. If you see him, please tell him how angry I am. Or maybe disappointed is better. Just whatever. You know what I mean. Use your imagination. I'm difficult. He could simply be avoiding me. No, of course not. He's a consummate professional. He wouldn't let something like that interfere with his duty. He's always taken my peculiarities in stride. It's weird. I have two theories. One, he has been captured, or two, he's determined that a meet is too dangerous. I have a hard time believing that he's been killed or captured. He's far too clever for that. His work is clean. Cleaner than mine. The corruption. Members of Legion Zero are forced to drink a foul potion. It's an initiation of sorts. It makes them aggressive, erratic. He probably doesn't want to endanger me, my mission, I mean. He might be less concerned about hurting you.
Keep your distance. I'm sorry. I don't know how much longer I'll have control. Nice to meet you too. Do you always lead with indelicate questions? I tend to introduce myself first impressions and all that. Sorry. It's been a long week. I'm Captain Regulus. I'm assuming you're working with the Draco Blades? I figured. I'd have met with her before, but it's getting too dangerous. I can feel myself succumbing to Molag Bal's corruption. Thought I had it under control, but... Listen, the Daedra have found a key. An ancient door, deep beneath the city. I've heard the leadership talking about it. Nothing solid. Just whispers about a relic locked up tight. I'm tempted to simply steal this key, but I think we'll have better luck if we make a switch. I made a key mold. It was a risky play, but I was running out of ideas. If you can make a false key and switch it out with the real one, it should keep the Daedra off your back for a while. Give you a chance to learn more about this relic. Yes. I'll give you the mold. If you can get your hands on some scrap metal from these soldiers, you should be able to cast the key in the Western Forge. Once it's made, we swap it with the genuine article and no one is the wiser. Although, if it's fresh from the mold, it won't look as worn as the actual key. After you cast it, bring the fake key over to the laboratory on the northwest side of the district. You can give it a good acid bath there. Some pits and scars will sell it. When you've got the key ready for the switch, meet me at the groundskeeper's storehouse. We'll go over the rest of the details there. You'd better get moving. The more time you take, the more time there is for things to go wrong. Right. That. I had to drink the blood of Cold Harbor to maintain my cover in Legion Zero. Tasted like a dead man's breath over ice. I wouldn't recommend it. It changes you. Not just in body, but in mind. Antidotes, potions, herbal remedies, anything I can scrounge up. It's not pleasant. If the corruption doesn't kill me, these remedies will. That only gets me so far, though. It's really about willpower. And even that has limits. Stubbornness, mostly. I can still be useful. Plus, I don't want to give them the satisfaction of turning me. They'll find me out eventually, of course. When they do, I'll have my dagger ready. First for the one who outs me, and then for myself. There you are. I was beginning to think you'd been caught. Are you mad? How do you think I'm sorry. I'm keeping together. Don't worry about it. Did you make the false key? They've locked the key away in the old counting house. A Zivkin named Zolgar the Brutal keeps watch over it. I'll unlock the door and distract him while you slip in and make the switch. When it's done, meet me back in the sewer hideout.
What is the meaning of this interruption, wretch? My watch is more important than your inane reports.
Apologies, Exalted One. This report is urgent. I have reason to suspect that there may be a spy in the ranks of Legion Zero, one who plots the downfall of the Legion and its masters.
A spy? I am charged with the protection of a great prize. I have no interest in petty mortal schemes, you half-witted cretin.
As you say, Exalted One, I merely thought it would be to your benefit to learn of this first. If you prefer, I can take the news to one of my other masters, though it would pain me to see them take the glory in your stead.
Glory, you say? My Lord Molag Bal does have a special distaste for traitors. Hold a moment, Captain. Perhaps I can spare time for this so-called plot. Tell me about this spy. I will see you duly rewarded for your loyalty.
I dare not say it out loud, my lord. Ears are everywhere, you know. Anyone could be listening.
Whisper it to me, then. Who is this spy? They must be made to suffer.
The spy's name is Captain Regulus. Any problems with the switch? I hope not. I can't quite pull that off twice. I'd say I don't know what came over me, but I do. It's the corruption taking hold. I killed him. But at least it was behind closed doors. This will work to our advantage. There will be infighting as they try to figure out who murdered Zolgar. Bring the key and this report to the Drake. It's everything I have written down on what we accomplished. As for me, I'm too much of a risk now. I'm losing control of myself, and I can't be allowed to tell them what we did. You and I both know what needs to be done. Thank you for helping me complete one last mission. Oh, and when you see the Drake, tell her... Never mind. Just look after her, all right?
You made it back. Excellent. Did you find Regulus? What did he have to say? A key. May I? Well, it's certainly old. Seems like Regulus has some theories. Gods, his penmanship is atrocious. Luckily, some of the iconography seems intact. Between that and Regulus's notes, we should be able to deduce its origin. Something with a lock on it. I'd say a door based on the size. Perhaps a very large box. I can guess more if you'd like. Sorry. There's something about a relic in his report. Wait, did you say his final report? What happened to him? Oh. Yes, of course I am. Why are you looking at me like that? Stop it! He was dead as soon as he drank that poison. We both knew that. I just thought he was going to hold on a bit longer. It's a shame, that's all. So, yes, I'll hold on to the key for now. I suspect we'll need it sooner rather than later. Thank you for recovering it, and for finding Regulus. I'm glad someone was there, at the end.